through with it. I was gonna mention something.
Big jobs, but the stress was too much. Welcome to Ricky and Brenda's The Great Escape.
To The Great Escape. Another episode on a weekend. Today's Saturday. Here's my lovely wife Brenda saying hello.
Hello.
So here we are, still walking, hanging out, Saturday, day night. Our Sat night. So I was gonna mention something now, but I completely forgot. Brenda wanted to find a spot so that we can do some talking. I'm gonna
Hello.
pass the microphone to her.
Welcome back to our channel.
Again, I just felt like I had to share that. I don't know, we were walking. I'm like, Ricky, I think we have to record.
I know,
that.
I was like, what?
I have to share this. And he's
Is
like,
everything
what?
all right?
Because I never, when I do feel like God is telling me to share something that, that's why I come on and share, because that's the whole purpose of this. And I feel like there's someone out there that needs to hear what I'm saying. If you're struggling with spending time with your family or work or anything like that, Other than that, also, I think this has nothing to do with this part of it, but I do kind of want to mention it because in the beginning, when we first moved to Granada, and this is kind of like the mentality, right? When we first moved to Granada, I was looking around. Granada is beautiful, has tons of history. Here in Europe, I guess in Europe in per se, there's a lot of graffitis everywhere. Like a lot of places have a lot of graffitis. I associate graffitis, like in the States, whenever there was a lot of graffitis, I was like, okay, this is not a good area. And so I just felt like, we shouldn't be, we have to be careful because it's not a good area. That's not how it is here. I mean, and that's just goes to show you, like, how you grow up and the mentality of things. But at first, when we moved here, I was telling Ricky, I'm like, I don't think Granada is gonna be our place. Like, I feel like we're gonna like somewhere like Marbella or so, because Marbella is like where all the famous people go to. But after being here, this is our 5th month. Like, we love it here. We've gone to Paris, Italy, several other places in Spain, and we love it. We love it here a lot. I guess it's
we
because
always look forward to come back to Granada.
I guess it's because here's where we're building our community.
Yeah, this is where we landed.
Yeah,
and
and you get used to it. Like
I
I hate it. So we live on a mountain, the tippy top mountain, and I hated that in the beginning because I'm like, oh. And now I'm just used to it. I love our views. We have the view of the whole Granada. It's beautiful. Our view is beautiful from our apartment. So it's I would say if you do move to Spain, wherever you land, whatever your expectations are, just give it time. I feel like I wanted to feel a certain way right away.
No, it takes
and
time
I
to
didn't
adjust.
give it time. Our relocation agent kept saying, you have to
be patient.
you have to be patient, you have to give it time. Yeah. You have to,
And that goes for any place that anybody moves to. Our daughter recently moved from her whole life living in Florida, recently moved to another state, and it took her a while too to get. She's been there for about the same time. She moved.
Yeah, she moved at the same time.
4 or 5 months, and now it's when she's, because it takes time.
Yeah, but again, one thing that I love and enjoy. So like right now, we're in a park, seeing everybody walking around and talking, and it's with their family, kids, older people. Like, it's just so refreshing. It feels like not like in the state that we were all living inside. We go to work, come home, lock yourself apartment or house. Here, everybody lives outdoors.
You know what I feel like sometimes? I feel like I am in Back to the Future. Like I feel like I went into a time machine and went back to the 70s when I was growing up in Puerto Rico. But this is how it used to be.
Right.
Everybody was out and about and kids playing, and nobody, had that.
You weren't nervous.
You weren't scared
where's
about.
The kid?
Yeah.
Where's the?
And that's what it's like. Time froze here.
I know.
And it's like that's how it is here, and they're old fashioned in a lot of ways. They're old fashioned. and even in technology, they got the smartphones and blah 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 blah. But a lot
The
of
bureaucracy.
things,
It's like
it's
you-
old fashioned.
Yeah.
And I don't think they're ever going to change. And I put my hat down to them for that.
Yeah, it's, and I guess it's less stressful when being that way. Like,
Yeah, they don't want to change.
Yeah.
They don't want to. They're okay with the process of evolution and the technology. You gotta adjust, but themselves, they're not gonna change, and they don't, because that's who they are.
even for Halloween, I think Ricky posted that video already. But I mean, we were walking down from where we live.
Yeah, it actually came out today.
Yeah, we were walking down, and there was like a group of people. All the parents in them, they were way in the back. All the kids, and when I'm talking, probably 3-4-year-olds. I mean, little kids. They were just running
By
around
themselves.
by themselves. They were like way.
One parent is
ahead
like,
of the-
"Let me catch up," because he's going
Right,
to the street.
we were. It was down a hill,
Yeah, I know.
and it was already towards the end of the hill. So then the dad was like, "Wait," because you had to turn right or left, and he didn't want the kid to get lost. But they're not
They're
nervous.
not scared
They're
of
not scared. They're
that
not
somebody's
like
gonna do something to
grab
them.
my hand. Don't let go of my hand, because that's how we were with our kids. Don't let go of my hand. Like, don't, No, they let the kids play with other kids. And, okay, go. It's. I mean,
I've told Brenda, I wondered how would it been for our kids if they had the chance of
right.
growing up here.
But I feel like, again, like when I first started talking, I feel like everything that we went through, it was for a reason.
course.
We had to go through that.
I wouldn't change
Like,
anything.
right.
That
We
was
had to
God's
go
plan.
through everything we went through, good or bad. And I tell my kids that all the time. When something don't go your way, or
reason.
something bad is happening, that you're frustrated or whatever, like, just say, thank you, God. Because you know what? That's happening for a reason.
And that reason is God.
Yeah.
We always say, "Oh, it's happening for a reason."
Well,
But that
yeah,
reason is
that's
God,
'cause
because God has a plan for all of us. And
Right. And so I feel like, I am extremely blessed that I've gotten, not in my wildest dreams that I ever thought I was going to be Spain or Europe or like, and I feel really, really blessed that God is giving us this opportunity to experience this. We still don't know the purpose or the why.
I'm sure
We're
we'll
just
know soon
letting
enough.
Him lead us
Yeah.
to whatever it is.
And again, if we're not, we speak to everybody. If you believe in God, great. If you're not Christian, you don't believe in God, we respect your opinion too. Everything has a reason, one way or another. We'll find out.
So I just wanted to share that with you guys. And like I said, maybe there's somebody out there, they're struggling. They needed to hear this. I'm hoping that that's what it is, and that's why I needed to share this with you guys, because that's one of the things is that we want to be able to share everything. And again, this is our experience. Everyone has different experiences in life, right? Someone else could be here and see it totally different, or having a totally different experience.
Yeah, and we
But
feel
we're just we're just sharing what we are experiencing.
Right.
And again, it may be different for somebody else,
Yeah.
but we said from the very beginning that we were gonna share this journey with everybody.
no
We'll
matter
see-
what,
no matter what
happens,
right?
Yeah.
Good or bad. And this is gonna be the first time in Tiffany's 29?
No, she's not 29. She's 20,
27?
27,
I don't know.
28. Yeah, 27.
She's gonna kill me when she hears this. But it's the first time that we are gonna spend the holidays without our kids. So we'll see how that goes. But again,
not for long after that, because they are going to come over.
yeah,
but
to visit,
after the
but
holidays.
after the holidays. But
It's going to be tough.
it's gonna be tough. But we don't know. There's probably a reason for this too. Maybe it's a lesson not for us, but for them. I don't know.
Right.
But and we'll see. I mean, I feel very at peace here. Is very hard to explain.
That by itself
it's really hard to explain. Like I tell
by
Ricky all the
itself.
time, I'm like, I just feel like the energy, the I don't know, I just feel so different here. I just feel like Ricky. I asked Ricky, and he goes, I just feel alive. I feel alive here. Like,
And
so
listen,
that was
guys,
his way.
Don't get us wrong. We listen. We're not rich or anything.
No.
We have a little bit that we're hanging on. We got to go back to work soon. But we understand that a lot of you are struggling financially. A lot of you in the States right now with everything happening, with the shutdown of the government, all that. Listen, we pray for you guys that everything gets back to normal. The Medicaid, the Medicare, the SNAP, all that. It's, I feel for you. We know people that need it. So we're praying on that. It's just that money. We need it. It's important.
We
Don't
need
get us
it.
wrong.
It's important.
But it's not. The
But
top of the thing.
maybe this government shutdown or whatever that's happening right
for a
now is
reason.
probably, like I would say, just see it as a time for you to spend
Reflect,
with your family. Like, it's gonna get better.
Yeah.
I mean, it can't get any worse. It's gonna get better. It's hard, and I know it's very hard for a lot of people. Trust me, we've been through the bottom of the bottom. So
we almost became
know.
homeless
Yes.
ourselves at one point.
So we
know.
understand.
Yeah.
We understand that we don't want you to think that we never went through hardships or anything like that. Oh, we like Ricky said. I mean, we've been through it. So but that goes to show you that you can come out of it.
Oh yeah.
Like
A long time ago, God showed me many things, and one of them is, what's important? It's like she said, family, good health, your relationship with God, and with yourself. Because if you're not happy with yourself, how are you gonna be happy with anything else? Or if you don't love yourself, how are you gonna be able to love others? So it's a because those people who say the wrong things about I'm better than you because of the color of my skin, this and that. Listen, you sound very ignorant, because think about this: when we all go back to where we came from, do you think this body's gonna go with me? Do you think the money in the account go with me? Do you think any material stuff? No, none of that matters. So it's like Brenda said, maybe this whole thing's happening for that. Be with your loved ones, have those deep conversations. Hey, pick the Bible if you haven't done so in a long time. You're a Christian who maybe lost faith, and this may be a good time to come back and pray. It's different for everyone, but listen, I am a Christian because I believe in God till no matter what. But trust me, I'm not the best. I'm a sinner just like everybody else. I'm not a good Christian. Let's just say it that way. But I try my best. And I always put my Savior first, because when I do need something, I don't pick up the phone, and my phone is my prayer, my connection, my relationship with God through Jesus. Again, we're not here to try to push religion, because that's not necessarily what the channel is. But I'll say this: trust me, if you need prayer, if you need somebody to talk to, we keep saying the comments. Put comments. Hey, you having a hard time? We'll pray for you. You want us to have a chat with you? You want a video chat with us? We'll do that. You want us to pray with you live on whatever? We'll do that, because many other people have done it for us, especially for me. Did a lot of praying back then. My aunt, so many people. I mean, that's the least I can do. And we will be more than happy to,
And one thing
do
I do want to say, and it's a little contradictive, because obviously this is a YouTube channel. I want you guys to hear us and hear the message. But one thing, this is something that came, my son told me this the other day. My kids are in their 20s, and I was like, hey, did you see the pictures I posted in Facebook of when we went to Paris or whatever? And he's like, Mom, I'm not on social media. And I'm like, why? He goes, I can't, for my mental health. Like, I am so bad that every time I will open my phone or all the things I'm seeing that's happening in the world, like I just can't deal with it. Like it's affecting my mental health. So I am not on social media at all. Because I need to be, I need to do that right now for my mental health, and that's a good, if you're finding yourself, I said I'm very proud of you that you were able to acknowledge that and be able to do something to help yourself, and that's something that I tell you too. If listening to the news, that was something I was doing a lot in the U.S. That I was stuck to the TV, listening to the news, and it was. You don't think that it's affecting you, but it's definitely affecting you. And so, if you're someone that you just feel so desperate because of everything that you're seing and hearing, I say step away from it. Yeah. Try it for a week. Yeah. Baby step. Try it for a week. Don't get on social media. Just try to keep yourself mentally doing something else.
There's so many positive things you can watch online.
Right. And I don't watch TV. Like I don't. Basically, we don't have a cable, but I don't watch TV. I don't watch the news. I don't even know what's going on. Like just by my kids telling me, or my daughter telling me, or maybe on Facebook when I see something here and there.
We don't spend a lot of time on Facebook either. It's a little bit. And you see plenty, just a little bit. You see plenty. Like okay,
just unplug. If you're finding yourself anxious, stressed, nervous, just unplug for a week. It makes a huge difference. You think that it doesn't, but it will make a huge difference.
Y lo decimos en español también. ¿Quiere que oremos por ustedes? En español, en inglés, con mucho gusto.
So that's all I wanted to share. Again, like Ricky said, please, thank you all for supporting us. If you haven't subscribed to our channel, subscribe to our channel. If you want to comment, if you need anything, prayer, suggestion, advice.
We do read the comments.
We read the comments. Let us know. We're very responsive. I should say that's Ricky's thing,
no,
but
once,
we're both we
once it starts getting out of hand, trust me, she's gonna be helping.
But
we love doing
that's what we're here.
Do it from the heart.
We're truly doing this because we feel that we feel to do it.
Yeah, it was put in our heart.
It was put in our heart, and like I said, we still don't.
No,
we still don't know the whole purpose about everything, but we're just trusting, and like I said, it's faith and trust.
And we've been inviting you to come along and live it with us, so we can all experience it and see what is it, because we were called to come here. This is not because of political or because of specific reason. I've said it many videos ago. We moved here mainly because we feel in our heart it was a call, but also there were just many reasons, because a lot of things happen in the States when we made that decision to come here. But again, all those reasons happen because of God, right? Because it's when you say, well, everything happens for a reason, well, that reason behind everything is God. Because if you believe in God, then you believe that He created everything, and if He created everything, then everything that happens is His doing too. And trust me, if it's good, God, this is on you, and if it's not good, hey God, this is on you too, because it's not my plan anymore.
I know that's Ricky's main thing. It's not my plan.
It's not. When I got on my knees, because I had 33 years of addiction and alcohol, and I was ready to kill myself. 10 years ago, she was there without me realizing. I was on my knees crying like a maniac, and she's like, what's wrong? And I'm like, I have no idea. And on my knees looking up, and I said, I'm ready. Well, I'm ready to accept Jesus, right? So at that point, at that moment, it was not my plan anymore, because if I surrender myself to Jesus, then that's it. He's in charge now. He was always in charge. It's just that I was not, willing to admit it. I thought I was in charge, but the reality is I wasn't. Nobody is. But anyway, that's point is that yes, I say it all the time. It's not my plan. It's His plan, and hey, we encouraged, and I said it way when we were in the States, it could be a success or it could be a complete disaster, no matter what. We're still here, and we're sharing every day, the good, the bad.
I feel like,
yeah.
like, even Ricky saying it could be a disaster, I don't think we don't know the purpose. We don't know how long we're going to be here. We don't know any of that. But what I do know is what we have experienced so far, like the peace that we feel. Like even Ricky saying he feels alive here. Our health, like we feel great. We've lost a lot of weight. We're exercising.
We're eating better.
Like we just feel good.
The mental health is one big thing for me. And I'm sharing this because I don't really talk about this with just her. But when I was in the States, every day I would get mad. I would get, excuse my French, I would get pissed off for no reason. And I would start talking, like if you saw me, you say, what's wrong? This guy talking to himself, and it's stuff that went through my mind. I was like going nuts. Like I'll get upset for no reason. Okay, listen, I don't lie. That's one thing I don't do. Since I got here, I don't have that anymore. I don't know, I have, like she said, I have peace. I have patience. I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm human. I have my good and bad days. But I don't get that anymore with that for no reason. I start getting mad and thinking about things that happened to me when I was a kid or when I was growing up, things that people, things that bad people did to me, that kind of stuff. It's like it's gone. It's like, I don't know, maybe that's probably part of the process of what God is doing for us.
So in saying that is what my point with saying that was that already there's been a change that we have felt. So even if it's something that, maybe this is it. Maybe it was the whole point of it was that, our health was declining over there. We weren't taking care of us physically, mentally. Maybe this is what we needed. So we don't know. Again, we're sharing it. Like you guys are gonna know with as the same way as we're gonna find out.
I think God, it's like we say, because it's not just for us, but I think it's us, him preparing us for maybe help others, which I don't know, something in that field. So that's what this channel eventually is, to maybe help people. I don't know. Again, we're learning together. But as always, like Brenda said, thank you for your support. Did you wanted to add something else?
Just make sure, we would love to hear your comments and what you think. That helps us. Or even like what you feel, maybe if you're thinking of moving to Granada or Spain, and you're wondering something, just put it in your comments and we'll be more than happy to answer you and help you in any way that we can.
In the bio of our YouTube channel, you'll see the Facebook and the TikTok and the Instagram links. You can DM. You don't have to do it, where everybody can see it. You can do it privately. If you wanted us to reach out and, communicate, you can always DM us through Messenger. I'm sure you can just, through Facebook, you can do it that way. But yeah, I mean, we would love to help anyone as much as we can. So again, thank you so much for watching and your support. Subscribe if you haven't done so. Until the next video.
Thank you for your support.
God bless.
We love you all. Bye.
Until the next video. See ya.
I was lost in the shadows, caught in the storm. A heart full of questions, a soul so worn. Through the trials and the pain, I couldn't see that a light was shining, calling out to me. Through the valleys of darkness, the fire and the flood, I found my redemption in the power of His love. The power of